Hi, thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Marissa Monroy. Way to go, Austin. We reached a major COVID milestone. The city of Austin and Travis County lifted all COVID-19 emergency rules and orders. That means masking inside most city facilities will be optional. A few exceptions include the Austin Airport, clinical settings, and the jail. And remember, masks are still required on city buses and the train. We want to remind people that the decision to wear a mask should be respected. Also, public health officials continue to encourage people who are high risk or care for someone who is high risk to mask indoors. Thanks to everyone who rolled up their sleeves to get vaccinated, boosted, and followed the recommended guidelines. You helped get us here. Austin-Travis County recently recognized the joint efforts by the city, county, and community to ensure as many people as possible were counted in the Central Texas 2020 census.
You need to start funding now.
Community leaders held an event to spotlight the importance of the Census 2020 findings and how Austin's diverse communities might leverage this data.
My hopes for the 2030 census is that they go a lot more smoothly. This was a really challenging census, and so I'm hoping that there are no global pandemics or political interference. And I think locally what I'm hoping for is that we take the learnings from this complete count committee and really apply them to our 2030 model. My hope is that communities are able to look at these data and be able to see how their community is growing or different policies they want to move forward, that they're able to use these data in that way.
As Together We Count Day in Austin. Thank you.
Mayor Pro Tem Alter and Councilmember Harper Madison presented a proclamation honoring the efforts as well. To learn more about census takeaways and trends for Central Texas, mark your calendars for Wednesday, April 13th at 5 p.m. for a free webinar. More details at austintexas.gov/ImagineAustin. If you're visiting one of Austin's green spaces, leave your matches at home. Dry vegetation and high winds are creating dangerous fire conditions in our community. To help minimize wildfire risk, local officials issued a burning restriction at Austin's parks, greenbelts, and preserves. The burning restriction prohibits building fires and grilling at these locations. Remember, there's always a general burn ban within Austin city limits. Austin Parks and Recreation will continue to evaluate weather conditions and lift the burning restriction as soon as it is safe to do so. For more information, visit austintexas.gov/wildfire. Austin is expanding medical and mental health services to vulnerable populations and those experiencing homelessness. Over the past 3 years, the Paramedic Practitioner program has treated patients at the site of their emergencies, often providing care right on the streets.
This program is sponsored by the city. It's a paramedic practitioner program. Put practitioners in the field to bridge the gap between low-income citizens and those in healthcare desert. We can do medication refills, wound care. 80 to 90% are the low-level calls, minor complaints. So we were able to see that and say, no, this isn't an emergency. We're going to come out and treat you, but let's put that ambulance back in service because they may be the only one in that region if somebody's having a heart attack or major accident.
And the benefit of the paramedic practitioner program is that it costs about a quarter of what it costs to dispatch an ambulance to a call. When we talk to our EMS crews about the low acuity calls, they're excited to have other options because that's not part of the general EMS training for EMTs and paramedics. They're trained to take care of life-threatening situations where seconds count. I think it's a winner, and I think we're going to find it's a winner, and my guess is over the next decade we're going to see this explode.
That's it for this week's City View. Thank you for watching, Austin. Be sure to catch up on all of the latest information on ATXN.TV, our social media channels, and on our dedicated webpage, austintexas.gov/COVID-19. Stay well, Austin.